Your
Hey,
cheese steak.
Tracy.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
I said,
Joel.
did you get your cheesesteak?
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to, I'm not
Nah,
yet.
he made me hungry. Did you not see me
Nah.
put Winnie the Pooh over there at the table?
Now in New York they call it chopped cheese.
Top cheese.
Yeah,
Right.
Philadelphia
You
cheesesteak.
heard?
You gotta go to Philly
Gotta
get
get
a
the
good
chopped
cheesesteak.
cheese, though. You ain't go to New York if you ain't get no cheesesteak or no chopped cheese.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm about to get my chopped cheese. Real quick.
When I go to New York, I always wanted pizza.
I mean,
What?
because you know the pizza is the
Yeah.
best. It's the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the best in America.
That's the best pizza.
I'll go to ATL next weekend. For what?
Here in Maryland, the only thing we got good is crab cakes.
Okay, I'm down for the crab cakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I
Like,
was
real
in
food?
Leanne, where are you again?
The restaurants had
I'm in Cali.
cake.
Oh, geez.
I'll buy my
Cali.
right now.
Jeez.
Dead Man Calvo Glow and
All y'all are in Cali.
it's mentees only. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some.
Listen to
some.
him. Give me some. Give me some.
Some now too. I guess I'll be in Atlanta next week.
What are y'all
Oh, you
doing
come
in
out
New York, Jay?
for the event?
Yeah, for the
Sure.
listen to you. Yeah, we're going to a event next week, I guess. Just found that out. So I got my plane ticket.
It's not with Dion and them?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm there.
You gonna be there?
I get my award again. Yeah, I get another award.
Yeah, I see you, girl. I see you, girl.
Lit.
Angel, what award are you getting, girl?
6 figures. I just got an award. I did 177,000 in 70 days.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
What y'all girls been saying? Clock that T.
Saying
I
that.
appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Even listening. Thank you.
Angel, can I be your best friend?
Like,
Honey, I'm not. I got her full, don't I?
I'm in New York. All right. Anyways, so I'm gonna give you guys like a good 4 or 5 minutes. Y'all ask some little questions, ask some questions or whatever.
I got
And
a
then
question.
Ah, damn, that was too quick. Hold on, now I didn't even get to finish.
Why are y'all in New York? Why are y'all in New York?
Why am I in New York? Because Ollie's here. We got some business here.
Yeah, he was with
Okay.
Ali.
Oh, we got some. Well, before, should I tell him about the little ADT? Or no?
He had told us about ADT.
Yeah, talk about the ADT.
Man, you're all up in my mouth. What up? No, I'm just kidding.
You
no,
said
so
it out loud
I
about
definitely
the hookup for the
you know,
ADT
I'll be jokey. So yeah, we're about to sit down
for
with
the affiliate.
what's his position? Like executive? Who is he?
Who is who?
Like sales.
So we got we're gonna meet with the VP of sales for ADT, the home security. So we're gonna become licensed resellers so we can well, we are licensed resellers, so we're just gonna lock it in.
So we can get our security through y'all.
Huh?
We gonna get our security systems through y'all at a discount. Hello?
Yes, and then you guys are gonna be able to sell ADT.
Shut the front door.
No.
Hello. Now you guys can make money from that as well.
I also need security when I come to USA.
Okay.
Ollie.
That's right. We got to get Fasol over here.
I already got ADT, so can I get a discount since I'm gonna be selling it now?
So I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna say no. Be transparent. But you know, you can always cancel your shit and then read. I don't know. That's something actually, you know what? I will talk to him about. Like, hey, what if I pretend like it's me? What if I already have ADT? Can I cancel my shit, send the box back, or send the send that stuff back, and then re-sign up?
And upgrade. Yeah, because you want to upgrade.
I can't send it back. It's cameras all through my house and it's attached to the wall. I can't send it back.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no then.
You have to probably sign up in somebody else's name in your house if you got somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Dre just made an executive decision.
Basically, if you
supposed to look out for your community manager.
Funny. No, is anybody got like for I got 2 more minutes and then I'm Angel, you good? You need like a couple more minutes or you good?
No, I'm good. I just walked in the door. I didn't want to be crunching my chips on the screen, so that's why I keep turning it.
Hey, we be on here eating too, Angel. I ain't gonna lie. I be
man, I wish I was eating a good food. I gotta
when I be quiet, Angel, when I be quiet, I'm
I know what's up, huh?
You eating?
I got you.
Oh, funny. All right. So yeah, I'll give you a couple minutes. Do you a little snacky. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. So y'all give me like 3 questions, y'all, for real. 'Cause I want to like, I kind of missed y'all. Not really, but then I do kind of miss y'all. So
Not really.
I
You
miss
say not really? Yeah, I always take a
That
side
is-
odd about that.
That's exactly what
y'all.
he
I love y'all.
said.
I love y'all. I love y'all. What's going on, Shakur?
Okay. Hey, family, how's everybody doing?
Fantastic.
Hi.
Yeah, that situation where Tracy was saying she already has, and the young lady said cancel, or Tracy said, say for instance, she moved into this house, and another family member said, okay, I moved into this house and the system was set up. How do I get this system in my name? But all the equipment's already there.
Ooh.
I was about to say the same thing. You just put it in somebody else's name. You
Yeah.
just transfer contract.
There you go. That's all.
I love it. Love it. Love it. All right.
Well, I
Let's
want to know how you're doing.
I'm doing great. How you doing, Queen? How you doing? Okay. Next. Anybody else got any other questions real quick? Ramsey, double swoop. What's going on, brother?
Yes. When
Is
is
he
the
here?
update of the software?
I'm sorry?
I went to his live
When is
today.
the update of the software? It's supposed to be the end of the month, right?
Yes, it's supposed to be the end of the month. Ollie just went upstairs. So when he comes back, I'll get a clear date for you.
Because I'm trying to be a kid in the candy store.
Right. She can't wait to get her hands on that thing.
Right.
I feel you. My little watch.
Oh, gee.
I spent a little bread on that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
Is that a Rolex?
no, it's a Cardi.
A Cardi.
Cardi.
Like
Cartier.
Cartier. Okay.
Cartier.
I'm probably
You
getting.
want to see? You want to see my Timex?
Like you said it like, nah, it's a Cardi. Like I think Rolly is a Cardi.
Cardi. No, but I'm about to probably get a little really. I'm gonna go to the mall when we go probably tomorrow.
Yeah, come on, Rolly. Come on, Rolly. Come this
I
way.
got to. It's about time. It's probably probably gonna drop like.
Where you going to Lennox, Mom?
Yeah, probably. I can drop like 50 on one.
Go to Icebox.
I
Yeah.
thought they were like 6 figures.
So
No.
I'm not paying those 6 figures. The most I'm gonna pay for
Depends, yeah.
a freaking watch is
You go
50,000.
ahead.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most I'll pay for a watch.
Does a $50,000 watch tell a better time than my $20 Timex?
No, you can't even see it. Really, you can't even see it.
You
Tell time on my eye.
Are you looking at his diamonds? That's why you
I'm dead
Can't
serious.
even
All you
tell
see is-
time.
You know what I'm saying? No,
we don't wear it for the time.
I had my very first Timex, like my
I
mother
got
gave
2
me as a
phones.
gift.
That's
for
what I use for
passing
my
nurses.
Joanne, here's the difference. Here's the difference. Buying that
Yeah.
watch is actually an investment because it does gain value over time.
Well,
Yeah.
but you know how people have stopped me and I've been walking and they just looking at me like this.
It's definitely
You're not-
a conversation piece.
So then that's scary.
What's up? What
Bring
business is
I
that?
just want to
You wanna know
say
what you
that
do.
that is an accessory, very good one.
Yeah, but look, and I'm also gonna tell you guys, do not go. It's very, very stupid to go buy a Rolex or spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on a watch if you can't buy it twice, don't go buy it. So if you can't go buy 2 of them, when you go buy this one, this is like 30, like
Well,
20.
If I can't
You
sleep
can't
in
go
it,
buy
I'll
2 of
drive it.
these. If you can't go buy 2 of these, don't go buy it.
That's
Well, if
good
I can't
advice.
sleep in it or drive it, I ain't buying it.
Oh, but this is different mindset, Joanne. It's a different mindset because
I'm kidding.
I've got deals just because somebody said, "Damn, what kind of watch is that?" And
Mhm.
and now you know what I'm saying, like just like this. This is like probably like three grand. This anyway. So you ain't trying to talk about that. But yeah, if you can't buy it twice, don't go do it for sure. I had to wait until I hit like 50K a month until I bought this. Not when I hit 50K a month, like not just 1 month, like every month.
But you know,
Then I went and bought it.
seriously, you work hard. You should be able to spoil yourself.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And don't feel bad because I still have my original $20 Timex watch my mom gave me when I passed nursing school.
That's different. That's
30 some
That's
years ago.
priceless,
Don't
yeah.
feel bad.
That's priceless. You can't
No.
feel priceless on that. So
Yeah, for sure.
um But anybody else got any other questions for me before we let our special guest? And I'm gonna try to do a little intro. I'm gonna try, but she can only the best person to introduce her is her. But I'm gonna try it. So but does anybody else have any other questions before I let her get started? That's cool. That's let me just do a temperature check since nobody want to talk to me.
I am gonna talk to you.
Let me do a little temperature check. Anthony, brother, how you doing? How you doing? Miss Della, where's Tracy Clarkson? Did she? Miss
You hear me?
Clarkson, I just messaged you, Miss Clarkson, I believe. Did you get that message?
Yes, sir, I did. I did get it,
Okay.
and I'm responding now. Thank you.
Gotcha. All right. So then yeah, I got you. Miss Clarkson, I got you.
Say, how about the 100?
How much is what,
Probably
Ramsey?
a seizure.
He's not even talking. Bet. Let me go ahead. Anybody, Carlo, how you doing, brother? We gonna you need some more time. Angel, you good?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Drake,
All right. Yes, I can hear you.
Hi.
Hey.
So, just real quick, I didn't put it under wins because but you know how you were telling us to do the call-in experience, say that you're trying to get a mortgage for them to fix it to where your score show.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, like did that yesterday. Today, everything's perfect. So thank you for
So
the
I might have
advice.
been right.
No, you were right. Ain't might have. You were.
Okay, I'll
Wait,
explain
what
that.
was the play? What was the play?
You go and tell you.
Explain.
You go.
Let Panya do it since. Go ahead, explain it.
So Experian has been giving me a hard time showing my score, and they had my old name in one account and my new name that I've had for the past 3 years on one account. And so Dre was telling me, call them and say you're trying to get a mortgage right now, and they'll go ahead and get that real quick. See, I froze my account too, so I was like, okay, y'all don't want to let me, make sure my information and stuff is correct. I'm gonna freeze the account until y'all fix it.
Right.
Called yesterday, did Dre's play, and I looked today, and everything is perfect, and my score and everything is showing.
Congratulations on that. Well,
Thank you.
right, big one. Shout out. I like that for real.
And that was
Angel, I be
that was
trying to
with
teach. I really do
Experian?
teach in here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That was the Experian was the only one that wasn't showing my score. So yes, ma'am, that was with Experian.
You tried
And
that
then
with
I
them.
like
They
that
could
because
have
they
cared
try and
less
play
if I
tough
was homeless.
sometimes. So you did really good. Congratulations on that.
They really do. Like they don't want to do nothing.
No.
You gotta be a bully.
For sure.
Proud of him. Proud of him. Proud of
Gotta
him.
be a bully.
Anybody else got anything? Real quick, last time I'm gonna ask, and I'm gonna let her go. Miss Gaskins, you good? What's going on, Coach Booker? I see you. Miss Gaynells, I see you.
Hey,
Della,
Coach, and everybody.
how you doing? How you doing?
Hi,
You,
Mama.
Della, you're good. Marco, who's Mark? Oh, that's okay, cool. Who the hell?
Why Marco?
Oh, you good, you good, you good. All right. So this is somebody right here. She is a female stud. She's amazing. She's killing it in her industry, killing it at whatever she touches, she's killing it. Like seriously. You guys know I don't bring up anybody who is not thorough, who's not like legit. She can tell you some of her accolades that she just crossed. She's about to get some awards next week. And I'll be there to cheer you on. But no, she's killing it, and whatever she touches, she's killing it, and that's who I want to surround myself with people who actually execute at a high level and who doesn't mind sharing what they know. You know what I'm saying? So, Miss Angel Spears, she's gonna come on here and teach you guys some stuff about insurance. So again, that's something that everybody should have. And especially for entrepreneurs like us, there's a certain type of policy that we definitely should be using because again, the name of the game, we're all smart hustlers, hence the name Smart Hustlers Club. But smart hustlers, we're not trying to hustle and always have to depend on trying to get loans from these banks. Does anybody think that what's his name who did the school system?
Amazing.
Rockefellers.
Rockefeller. Yep.
Do you think Janice, I'm just making up a damn name. Do you think Janice Rockefeller is going into Bank of America or Chase and asking for a loan?
She is the bank.
Okay. Why
She
is that?
is
Because
the
they
bank.
did something. You know what I'm saying?
She
They
has a
focused on
IUL.
something
See,
to
got woman.
oh now she didn't cut that thing. No, but seriously, so that's to my eyes, that's a true sign of a smart hustler. All right. We're not just trying to hustle so everybody in our family can work, go beg for money. No. We are the ones that we hustle for the name on the back of our jersey, which is our last name. That's who we do this for our last name. So you want to set your last name up, and so your grandkids don't have to go ask somebody for some money. Does that make sense? Because they are the money. They share your blood. They share your last name. They are the money. I don't need to go ask Bank of America for an auto loan, Navy Federal for an auto loan. Damn it, I'm the auto loan. Does that make sense? Everybody put a 1 in the chat. That makes sense.
1.
There's always one person. I ain't one. No, but seriously, so if that makes sense, you guys really like, and some people already know about life insurance and all this stuff, but there's never enough times you can hear this stuff, if that makes sense. You can never hear this information enough, because you might know everything that's underneath the sun except for one thing, and that might be what Angel's going to share. You never know. Make sense? So lock in, really show her the respect that you guys show me. Some of y'all don't show me no respect, so do better.
Yes.
You know, they-
I don't have respect.
I see everybody talking. I wasn't talking to y'all. How about that? I wasn't talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but so
Like that structure.
right. So Angel, you can go ahead and take it over. And again, I appreciate you coming out here and doing what you do.
Definitely. I appreciate you guys having me today. If y'all don't know me, I'm Angel Spear. I'm also the finance angel. All right. So I really specialize in credit capital and coverage. And what means the most to me is the coverage, the life insurance part of it, right? And it's so funny when we talk about life insurance, because I love the fact I heard people hollering at IUL, you know, they know, and that's good, because you think about it, we usually are the last to know these type of things. So that's part of my passion and why I do what I do, to go out and make sure that our people no longer be the last to hear and learn these things. I'm always putting it on Front Street. And we know it's not the sexiest thing talking about insurance, but I've been trying to make it sexy. I've been trying. But yeah, so what I want to do, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. What I will do is talk about the basics of insurance, just to cover the basics, because it's not all of us that know. Because sometimes you hear people say, "Oh, they had that when they died, they had." Oh yeah, some people still don't know. I mean, you know, especially when we live with our grandmama and granny and used to be around, so that's one of those things. All right, so the right answer is to protect your future, right? So it's a messenger of wealth, right? A guardian of legacy. I have a program called Launch Your Legacy, and it definitely just only talks about like insurance and IUL policies. I do specialize in IUL, but you know, I do cover everybody for everything else too. And the biggest thing for me is we've been working hard. We've been investing in ourselves. We've been taking the time to secure our futures, making sure everything that we built is good. So we want to make sure that we secure it, okay? We want to make sure we obtain coverage that's going to be a final piece to ensure that our legacies, you know, live on even after we gone, right? So life insurance is not about death, and that's what we all probably thought coming up. Because every time I hear life insurance, I'm just like, dang, they died. Do they got life insurance? Never once do I hear people say, dang, life insurance covered me while I was alive, right? And we don't think about that, hence the word life insurance. Okay, but fundamentally, we secure, you know, everything. We make sure we got a peace of mind. It's the most selfless thing. You know, we make sure we have our strategies. We make sure that we have a gift to others that we care about when it's time to go. And I want to ask y'all, put this in the chat. What is y'all biggest, like, investment? What is your biggest, like, thing that you have?
Time.
Would you say time?
Yep.
Time is good. That's something that you can't replace. Okay, y'all see your homes, your mortgage. So your most valuable assets right now is your mortgage and your time, your life insurance,
Business.
your business. Hey, this is the first time I hear people yell at their kids. I like this. I mean, we love our kids, but hey, we gotta love ourselves too. Right? Everybody
They're
yell at their
liabilities.
kids.
They're not no assets. They're strictly liabilities.
I am my biggest asset.
They're
I'm
From a
little
gonna
financial
broke best
standpoint.
friends. Little
My stocks
broke
and
best
bonds are my
friends.
biggest asset.
Well, we are our biggest assets, y'all. Whether we look at it that way, it don't matter about the houses, the cars, the kids, the jobs, the life insurance policies, nothing. If we not covered, taking care of ourselves, our mental health, our our physical, it all covered by our life insurance, it don't matter, right? So the biggest thing I'll be telling people all the time, you got to make sure that you got yourself situated and you secured yourself, because you got to realize life insurance is not just for the wealthy; it's for all of us. We always felt like, oh, the elite, like even like with this credit and funding stuff, right? We always felt like you got to be somebody to have these kind of things. When in all actuality, every person with a heartbeat needs to have these things. Okay, and we all need to make sure we maintain some type of stability, make sure we cover everything in case of like losses or income or debt or whatever, make sure we can protect our future goals and the life that we want to live. And then, of course, we all gonna get a little older one day. So if you start looking at your life insurance, especially the IUL policy, that's a way to have your tax-free benefits. You could do a tax-free retirement instead of saying, damn, you know what? I'm 65, I'm 68. Then I gotta go to Walmart and be this bag checker because I need this extra money. We gotta start doing it from now. So it's super important. So the most ideal time to get your life insurance, it wasn't yesterday, but the best time is really, really now. People say yesterday, I say right now. All right. So of course, if you don't know, there's different types of life insurance. You have your term life, you have your whole life, your final expense, and also your IUL, which is the index universal life policies. And when you choose your life insurance, you don't want to just go with the cheapest one, right? You want to go with the one that's going to sustain you and help you to catapult forward, and you have your future in mind when you look at it. Okay, so you want to remember the different type of policies. They all do different things. Okay, some help with like covering things for like, I mentioned mortgage. You might have an extra life term policy for 10, 20 years on the side just in case something happened. It'll pay your house off. Or you might have kids in college, or, your roof might, go bad and you're like, dang, I might have to make a decision on if I'm going to keep this term policy and then keep, don't pay my whole life and pay for his roof. Sometimes we just stuck in those situations. But you want to have those policies in place. All right. So term, it could be for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And I tell people it's actually the cheapest thing to get. And a lot of people get it, but they don't realize when the term runs out, if you live past that 20 years, if you had 20 years, that next day you don't have any. And you're also 20 years older. So now your policy is going to be extra high. So I tell people and I urge people all the time to get it while you're young, while you're healthy. Or even if, we get a little older, I can't even deny I might look, a little young, but I ain't. So, I just wish I would have got a little earlier, but it is what it is. As long as we have this coverage to sustain us for the rest of our coming up future, we good. All right. And the whole life policy, what they are, they provide a permanent protection, okay? And it also accumulates what we talked about, cash value. So over time, it just accumulates and you're able to have a thing that you can pull against. You could have a financial tool, for savings and investments and, for different purposes in the future if you need something. But the one I really like, we're going to talk about that in a second. So final expense, we talk about this a lot of time, and I think in our community especially, it's not talked a lot of time about, because final expense is just basically just for your burial service. It's a very small policy. It usually ranges 35,000, usually the most that I see. But we do learn how to stack it to get it a little bit bigger if we need it. But that's just something that you definitely have to have in place. So if you don't have anything, so a lot of time people might be a little older, they might have health issues, or they might not, have a lot of money. It might be on a fixed income. Final expense is definitely something that you can have to make sure that when the time does come, you have something in place so that your family's not suffering or struggling, trying to figure out how to, I hate to say it, and it sounds so taboo when I say it, but So index life insurance, universal life insurance, that's the IUL policy. And what it does is it provides a death benefit to beneficiaries. It offers growth and access to cash value through loans and withdrawals. And what it really, really is a whole life policy that sustains you throughout your whole life. It provides you cash value that grow based on the stock market index, more or less on a S&P 500, right? This one, I really like it because it helps you to avoid loss. Like meaning like if the stock market crashes, you never lose money because you'll be at a 0.75% floor. So you never lose your money. We talk about, I'm not gonna get into this, y'all. I'm just saying this because but a lot of people like Trump, a lot of people don't like him. I don't feel either way about him, but what I will say in terms of him being a businessman, he know a few things. He's been bankrupt quite a few times. But what he does is he takes these IUL policies and he stashes money and he hides his money. Because guess what? If he goes bankrupt, he owes taxes, he get divorced, no matter what it is, nobody can touch his money. So that's something that we need to start looking at as a people too as well, because we all business owners, a lot of us. So if somebody decides to sue us, guess what? They can't touch our money if it's inside of our life insurance policy. Okay, and then the amount of compounded interest that we get on it too is, tax free. The government, they be helping a little bit. Sometimes we just got to know the codes. Okay. So with that being said, we talk about that. And the other thing I like about that particular policy, it comes with what we call living benefits, right? And living benefits, again, when we talk about while you're alive. So say, for instance, we're going to get into that, right? Say, for instance, you ever go through something like, life-threatening. Like for me, I'll talk about that just here in a moment, about life insurance, like how it saved me as, a person who has been in an accident. Like actually, crazy enough, yesterday made 2 years that I survived a motorcycle accident. 2 years ago to the date, I arrived at the hospital DOA. I was in coma. I was in the hospital for 30 days. I woke up. They told me I was gonna lose my leg potentially. I had 5 surgeries on my leg, and people see me. I don't even look like what I've been through. But that's our man above. For me, I don't know. Everybody believe in.
Wow.
God has been amazing for me. 5 surgeries. I don't walk with a limb. When I say I beat the heck down physical therapy, 11 and a half months. Now when you think about even stuff like that, right? I didn't walk for 4.5 months. I had to go to physical therapy for 11 and a half months. You think about the amount of money that would have cost, right? A lot of times, the quickest way for us to go bankrupt or lose everything is to get sick. And we don't think about that. But me having an IUL policy, they paid me every single month. So all I had to do with my job at that time was just to get well. The worst thing would have been having to figure out how I'm going to pay my bills when I'm trying to get well too, right? And we don't think about that. We think about hustle, 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 right? The group name is what? Smart Hustler Club. We got to start hustling smart. And this is one of the ways that you do it. We don't think about, we leave outside and it happens every day. People get in a car accidents and they're all accidents because it's not intended. But we got to make sure we have these things in place. All right. So also we think about chronic illnesses, critical illnesses, terminal illnesses. We don't think about these kind of things because we live in our lives and sometimes things happen, right? So we want to make sure that we have a plan in place in case it does happen. I won't say when, because we do know at one point some things is not if, it's when, and we all subject to that. But you want to make sure you have your stuff in order. All right. So just right here, it just allowed me to be able to like get treatment. My therapy. I was able to go to the hospital that I wanted to have. Look, it's my leg, y'all. Ain't that crazy? Yesterday, 2 years ago. Look at this
have
leg.
any
It was like,
do you have any pain like when it's cold out, cold or anything?
nah, so far I don't. So
Wonderful.
so far I'm doing super well. Like my femur bone was broken in 2 places. My knee
Only
got
2?
completely gloved, meaning all my ligaments were torn off.
Mm.
I was in the hospital. They didn't know my left leg was broken for 9 days because they were so worried about the other leg.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you see me in this wheelchair. I was in that wheelchair. I had a walker. I had a walker. I had a cane. I mean, when I say I went through it, and it gave me a greater appreciation of life, because we see people all the time and we take a lot of things for granted. So sitting down for 4.5 months, I definitely had a lot to think about. And I also, got a little closer to God too, because prior to that, some people know my story and some people don't. I had an 18-year-old son, my only child, and my son was murdered.
Oh my gosh.
So
I'm so
I'm trying to tell
sorry.
you, see, and God's so good. I don't look like what I've been through, right? And I'm thankful. And it goes back to this insurance thing too. So in the process of sitting down, and getting closer with God again, I've been licensed for insurance for over 7 years. But different times I'm always doing different stuff. It's like, always kind of putting it on the back burner. But in that time, it really set me still to say, you know what? I really need to focus on this. I really need to take this serious and make sure all my people have this because it's so serious. Because you start thinking about, again, taking life for granted. What if I didn't have these insurances?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have lost everything I had, or I would have basically went bankrupt. 4.5 months, You don't walk. I didn't, work, but however, it was just a tough time. Could have been potentially. So, but with my son, when we talk about insurance again, a lot of time we know what our people know, and a lot of time that's not a lot. So for me, I come from a Jamaican family. My family didn't know about life insurance. They didn't know about credit. They didn't know about funding. These are all things that I learned on my own. So life insurance, my son, I thought I was doing a good job. He was a rider on my policy. That ain't right. He's 18 years old. I didn't know, that he was supposed to have his own insurance. We pay for the things that we don't know, right? Then you have my dad who passed away. My son passed away July 16, 2016. My dad, who I was born on Father's Day, my other heart, passed away January 31st, 2020, 2022, excuse me. And he didn't have any insurance. When I tell you I was a self-care proxy and the person responsible for burying him, I got a $38 check. Yeah, got a $38 check from life insurance.
Oh my gosh, were they buying you lunch?
Man, that wasn't even enough to put gas in my car. You feel? And then he lived in New York, so that was the other thing about it. So, okay, not only do I have to pay for the service, I got to get there, I have to do all these things, but we pay for what we don't know, right? So this is my thing why I'm here is talking to you guys right now, because I don't want anybody else to have to deal with any of this kind of stuff, right? And the thing is, we put all that stuff to the side and we think about it like this, and it's crazy because a lot of us will have insurance on our phones, but not on our lives. Like, we really have to take this serious. All right. So looking at it, and you talk about how your policy can serve you. I just told y'all one example for me, exactly how it saved me, right? Then it's always emergency cash, because somebody was talking about your mortgages. What if you need a new roof? What if you need, like, these mentorships come up? It's an investment opportunity. Your tuition for your kids or family or anybody needs something. This is funding the same time. You can get it within the same week. And he was talking about it earlier, being your own bank. You go there and they'll get you a check that is where they say you could take it two ways, right? You can take a loan, you can do a withdrawal, or you could do a loan. All right. You don't want to withdraw it because now it's accumulating interest that you have to pay back on your own. But this is your money, so you could take a loan against yourself. And guess what? When you take a loan against your own money, it doesn't look like you took anything. You're still accumulating the same interest as if you never took it. So it's just a super thing. So you essentially become your own bank. You don't have to, like you said, you don't got to go Chase. You don't got to go to Wells Fargo. You don't have to go to nobody. You can fund your own policy and become your own bank. People have kids. They have grandkids. When they come of age and they want to do an opportunity, they might want to get a mentorship. Guess what? Grandma, grandpa might be able to say, hey, yo, let me go in here and grab this money so this baby could go do what they got to do. Tax free. We have to start making sure that we're making these forever. All right. So we're talking about the tax-free retirement income again. We're talking about that. You want to be able to, make sure you can fill in any gaps. I don't know if anybody here has any like jobs, if anybody's 9-to-5 employment, but we all know that the jobs insurance, it's only one, maybe two times your salary, and it's owned by your job. So it's not enough coverage. And then say you've been spending all this time on your job, but when you leave, that insurance a lot of times doesn't come with you. So those are things that you got to make sure you have too, to make sure you have those things in place. You want to make sure you have your own personal pension, your own tax-free income. All right. I'm thankful that y'all rocking with me, and we definitely gonna get some Q&A in case anybody have any questions. Okay. We talked about this living protection. So in case you ever lose your job, you become disabled like me, can't walk. The economy turned down. You want to make sure that you have something in place that you don't have to sell off your assets. You don't want to have to start pulling money out of your house. You don't want to have to start, getting this loan to pay, what do they call it? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Am I saying that right here?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Rob
Ponzi scheme.
Peter, pay Paul. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Because guess what? Rob Peter, pay Paul. You want to get paid back too. So it's like at the end of the day, are you coming back looking for you? You got that boy money, so you want it. You just want to make sure you're in the right situation though. All right. So we talking about insure who and why, right? When we talk about insuring ourselves, because why we are biggest assets, as we just discovered. Okay, so it's crucial to protect ourselves, our incomes, our families, everybody that we love, with ourselves first. Because it's always going to be a situation or unforeseen circumstances that we can't control. We don't want our families to suffer, and we don't want to suffer, right? And it brings me to this too, because I've been in this, like I said, for time. I remember like 3 years ago, this lady, I went over there. I was sitting in these people's houses, and it was like the one lady was like, "Oh, I'm surprised you came because COVID, just passed or whatever." I'm like, "COVID been gone for a little bit." She's like, "Oh well, my aunt just caught COVID again." I'm like, "Well, your aunt, I'm trying to make sure she ain't in the house, right?" But we laughing, and so everybody we sitting on this table. It's 5 of us at the table. 3 of them like, "Yo, I need my insurance right now," right? The 4th sister walk in and she's like, "Oh, you gotta come back because my auntie says she want to get her insurance. And when you come back, I'm gonna get my insurance then." I'm like, "Well, why don't you just get it right now? We all doing it, right?" And I don't want to be pushy because I'm not a salesperson. I'm just here because for the love. This is what I love to do. Y'all don't want to know this lady told me that, "No, it's okay because you're gonna come back on Friday or Saturday. It's cool because I have to pay my cable bill." And they said, "Okay." The sister kept telling her, "No, just go ahead and do it now. Don't even worry about the cable bill. If you need extra money, I'll help you with it." She's like, "Nah, I got it. I'll do it. You coming back over the weekend, whatever." Y'all don't want to know, guys. I left that house, and like within 4 or 5 hours later, the sister called me say, "Brina is dead. Her husband came in drunk that night and he killed her." Yep, they got to a domestic dispute that night, and she didn't live. She didn't survive it. And all I kept thinking was her saying, "This damn cable bill. This cable bill." And it just made me think about how we as people, we take everything for granted. We put everything before the things that we supposed to, right? Because it don't seem like nothing. Insurance, we like, hey, we live and we every day think, "Okay, I'm gonna die today. I need this insurance." So we so accustomed to not having it and walking around, "Oh, shit, I made another day. I made it this year. Not thinking about it. Things happening. Like for your kids, you want to lock in insurance, at a very low rate. When they're young like that, it's very cheap. They're young, they're healthy. You want to lock in a rate that they can carry on. And one thing we want to do as parents is always make sure that our kids are set for later on in life, right? You want to make sure that they got this policy, is in good order, is cheap where they can afford it. We get on them if they ain't pay it because we know they can because it's that type of price that they could do it. You want to get them in position from early to do it. A lot of other people from 14 days. As soon as the kids turn 14 days, got policy on them. We call them $1 million babies. By the time these kids are 20, 21, they worth $1 million. IUL policies, right? Your parents. A lot of our parents are older, they're Asian. And, the thing about that is, my dad especially, he was older and then he got insurance. I think my dad got insurance when he was like 60. And then it got so expensive that he couldn't pay for it again. So it was like his premium was high and his benefit was very, very low. I think my dad's premium was like $700, $800 a month. And now he's on a fixed income. Can't afford it. So me like, you know what, Dad? All right, don't worry about it. I didn't think he was going to cancel it. I'm telling him like, "Oh, I'll go ahead and take care of it." But lo and behold, he actually canceled it. And that's how we ended up with a $38 policy. Had I known, I could have just got him what we talking about, the final expense policy. So if you guys have parents who are older or age and you want to think about something like that, especially if they have, any ailments or anything like that, or even for ourselves, hell, if we don't want to pay too much and we don't want to get into all the different types, we just want to make sure we have something, okay? So we want to talk about the myths and the mistakes that people make. And we do it because, hell, like I said, listen to our granny and them. People don't be knowing, they don't know. The lady down the street, she ain't never talked to us about insurance. We go to school, they ain't talking to us about that either. On these calls, a lot of time, we ain't talking about it. Again, it ain't sexy. How many times you going somewhere and somebody talking about insurance, right? But it's much needed. All right. So we may have heard it or even said, the common myths about it. We all have our reasons. We all have excuses for putting off getting a life insurance. But most common beliefs are based on misunderstandings that cost. They think everything costs so much more, but what's the cost of not having it? Right. So let's just clear up some of those myths. Too young. Babies die. But actually, the best time to get it is while you're young, right? Secure your policy. Again, while you're younger, you're healthier, your premium's lower. It's too expensive. A lot of times you could get good insurance for less than what a cup of coffee costs, right? When we say good insurance is any insurance that you have, right? So it may be term, but it may be $1, you know what I'm saying? But it can also be cheaper than what we're doing already. We spend $1 a day, even in just sitting in the house. I don't care. All right. And then again, we talk about we have coverage to our jobs. Same thing. We might have 1 or 2 times our salary. and it's not portable. When we leave, whether we leave in the job or leave, it's not going with us, right? We get laid off or we become self-employed, we lose the coverage. Let me see. And people will be like, oh, life insurance, I don't have no kids. You have to think about life insurance in a different way. And we all do that. We don't, like, even now with me, I'm guilty of it, especially because I'm like, yo, why I got this high policy again? I don't have no kids, right? But I got to think about it. I'm still living. My brother has 6 daughters, so it's like, need to make sure that these kids are okay, right? And I still need to make sure I'm okay. So again, in the event if something ever happened, thank God I had this big policy, right? These people pay me. They chop me out every month. I said, okay, and I got money to spare still. I mean, I hate that I was down, but thank God, So you want to show your love and your care for and your importance by securing the right policies. You want to provide lasting security and a peace of mind. Make sure that you're protecting yourselves and ensuring that when you are gone, that your people are well taken care of, no matter what the future might hold. Want to make sure you have your policy. All right. We're not just leaving money, y'all. We leaving a lasting impact that will resonate for years after we gone. Because you think about it, how many of us, shit, probably no, I want to see these hands. Y'all scream it out to me. How many of us, somebody left us something?
Me.
Hey,
I heard 2 me's.
Me.
That's 3? Because damn, we quiet, right? It's not too many of us, right? So those people who left y'all something, they left that lasting legacy, right?
I did.
You
Yeah.
let them resonate in years. I want to be that auntie who leave it to them. You call that rich auntie, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the kids only auntie, so I gotta do something. But anyway, yeah, you want to make sure that you leaving something for your people. All right, we talked about different reasons that you could use it. Provide long-term security for your loved ones. Create your tax-free retirement plans. Secure your children's education. You need that roof. Invest in an income-generating asset. You can invest in mentorships. Establish a family bank. That's what we was really talking about, right? We want to be able to come to ourselves and be able to get that money. I want to be able to join this mentorship. I need to be able to go get this money for myself and pay myself back and still collect interest while I'm doing it. And that interest go to me.
That part.
I think about that. Can't lose with that, y'all. So this is what I tell people all the time. And I just like to make it the little love, sexy way. Because I'm a lover, y'all. I'm a lover. Okay. But so I like to look at life insurance as a love letter to my family. It's an expression of just how much I love them. Right. So when I'm talking to y'all today, I say, hey, let me help y'all craft yours to your family. So it's very heartfelt, intentional, and very meaningful and detailed. All right. So let's get covered, family. Let's get covered. If we not covered, let's get covered. We ain't doing this no more. I told my cousin the other day, he be outside, he be hustling, he got every Jordans he's seen. I told him, I said, let me tell yourself something. If something happen, I ain't frying no fish, bruh. Your family can't call me to talk about something. You hear me? His family. They can't call me talking about, cuz I need some money. I ain't got it. I ain't got none. Guess what? He out here balling. My cousin balling. He got Miris and all that. I'm like, okay, you just need to make sure you're good. So I really appreciate y'all being here with me. We're going to open it up for questions. I want to make sure y'all follow me too. I'm the Finance Angel on all social media platforms. And on TikTok, I am the Finance Angel 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. Yes, so silly.
Awesome presentation. I love it. Love all the information.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it was good. I'm really hoping that it was good. And I love my Marco. He put this together on the fly for me. I'm like, I want to change it up a little bit. I want to make sure that
I can
it's
help
not
you with
boring.
that.
Huh?
I can help you. For chat. I'll text you.
You talking to me?
I can help you. And this is Marquita. I can help you with your presentation. So.
Oh, my presentation needs some help. No, I'm just like,
no.
I'm hoping for criticism. Hey, I ain't never do this.
No. If you wanted to redo it, I can help you.
Oh, okay. Got you. No, I appreciate you. I know you know how to do everything. So I know. I appreciate that. I really do. But no, I appreciate Marco. He's on the call today. He really last minute because I had one that I really did I did before one time. And it was dry, y'all. It was dry. So overnight I'm just like, hey, just add this and this, had to present. So yeah, I'm thankful. But What's up? Y'all got a question?
Yeah.
Mm.
I already
Who
had a
else got the question?
IUL.
They can raise their hands, so we can go one by one. Yes,
Oh,
Fania,
why
ma'am.
you have like you on the beat? Where'd you get that? How you do that? Oh,
My girl said I got left in debt, man. Trust me, I know.
Yes, Fania, ma'am. Go
Oh,
ahead.
thank you.
so I have a whole life insurance policy and I have riders on two of my daughters. Would the IUL be better? Because I have to also get insurance on my husband and our baby girl. So would that be better for our family? Because I've had that whole life insurance policy for, oof, I think I started it back in 2000.
I mean, I am
No.
totally like I said, I'm totally a fan of the IUL policy because of all the attributes that it has. You know, it's the only policy that gives you, like I said, that security that you will never lose your money. Like for me, that's everything, you know, because like how you have that in the other policy, right?
Mhm.
They forbid, like forbid that we, you know, we go through a deficit where, you know, because with the government shutdown right now, so you already know what
Right.
happened. But with that, at least you know, okay, I might not be making this much interest on it. I might not make this much this year, but I didn't lose my money. Right? So that to me is the biggest thing to me. And then the fact of the compounded interest, because again, it does go with the stock market, not the complete stock market, but the S&P, right? S&P. So with that, it's been ranging 8 to 12% over the last 20 years in interest. So it's been doing very well. So, and what us being younger at this point, you know, a little further away from our retirement age, we can go a little bit more aggressive. Like I like the regular whole life if, you know, if you just want to just sit there and just let it, you know, accumulate slowly. And I like to put my money out there to make money. So at this point at our age, you know, being young 30s, 40s, you know, 50 even, you know, I still think it's a good deal. So I always will bet on the IUL policy. Always.
The whole life, is it also, because when I got it, it wasn't explained thoroughly how you are doing right now. And
Right. And
I
that's
was
very important.
in my 20s when I got it.
Well, that's
So
great. That's
it's
that's wonderful.
are you able to do the loan or withdrawal with the whole life as well, or how does that work? Does that differ with the IUL?
It does, because with the
Mhm.
one particular, the whole life, you're able to do a withdrawal, more or less not a loan. Because the difference with the IUL too is you've got the option to do a loan against yourself, and they still pay you interest as if the money is still in there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's compounding versus just the regular whole life. You ever see where people are like, oh, I took a loan against my policy and now I got to pay it back. Yeah,
Yep.
IUL could decide if you want to pay it back or not, right? I mean,
Okay.
we suggest you do because, you know,
Right.
it's wrong, but it's not like with that where you did a withdrawal and now you're getting charged interest for the money versus you accumulating interest for yourself.
So last question. With me having that whole life policy for so long, and I know there is money that has accumulated, would it be beneficial for me to keep that one and open up an IUL for the family instead of closing that out? You know, I just didn't want to like let all of that go away.
Of course you can take it out, but at that point, you know, they're going to charge you a penalty fee, right? But my thing is this, if you have family, it's nothing wrong with having more than one policy. If you can hold, you know, if you can manage it, then you getting in your 20s, it's much less than, you know, it would have been if you would have got it now, you know? So for me, it's like your credit, right? You're not getting rid of your season cards.
My future. Yeah.
You get rid of them. Same thing with this policy.
Okay. And you help with getting these policies?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you're my best friend now. We'll be getting IUL. I need to get an IUL, okay?
Oh, where my other best friend at? No, definitely. No, definitely. No, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you sitting here and thinking about it too, because you know.
Yeah, I just didn't have the information. I'm like, well, let me ask because I've been having this policy for so long, and I was like, I don't think I should let that go, but
No. Like I
most
said,
definitely need to. do the whole family.
For sure. I mean, because the thing is, you got new people that came in your family. And what I'll tell you guys too, and this is what I will tell y'all, insurance is not a one-stop thing. It's not like you get it one time and that's it. Your agents, whoever you got it from, should be calling you every 6 months. If not every 6 months, every year. Every time a new person comes in your family, every time you have a baby, somebody gets married, they should be checking to see what your new, needs are. And a lot of agents do that. We get policies. People that had their policies for 10 years, those policies are outdated. The cost of everything has gone up. So we sitting here on this call like, oh, I got a policy. Yeah, it's probably dusty now. It's we got to update this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because life is different. The cost of everything is different. We got new people who joined our family. We got people.
Oh, I mean to get with you ASAP, like yesterday or today, should I say? Like you say today. Thank
Marco,
you.
Can you put my links in the chat, please?
Connie. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, boss.
So I've had a policy since I was 2, right?
Okay.
My great grandmother got it for me when I was 2. But I also have a IUL for me and my son. You can have as many policies if you can manage it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it's
That's great.
recommended. I mean,
I need
think
that.
about it. We have as many shirts, as many pens, as many shoes, right? I mean, it'd be like that. Like, you want to make sure you have more than enough. Because with the IUL especially, like, you guys are here because y'all are investing in yourselves. Y'all have things that y'all want in the future. So you want to make sure that you having this part as your future. So, like, again, you can get it from yourself. You don't have to go to nobody. Because we learn about going to these banks, but that ain't the end result for us. The end all be all is what they say in America. That ain't what we want to do. We want to be able to get it from ourselves, right? We want to come together as a family too. And if we can't get our family on board, hey, I'm with some of my day twos. I got some best friends, you two now. Look, when we get together and we put money into a pot, right? We make sure that we all collectively throw things in there. So when it's time to invest in things like big life insurance policies, or we want to get into big, projects or whatever, we have this money available. And a lot of time when we doing it, I don't just put it out of my pocket. I'll be like, let me go over here and get a little money over here. Like during the pandemic, right? I don't know, backstory on me is I was a hairstylist by nature over 20 years. I had to close my salons. I had 3 salons in Atlanta. I had to shut them down. I'm sitting at home like, yo, what am I gonna do? I can't make money, right? I'm not making money online this time because in the hair salon, we don't know nothing about this online money, right? So one day I'm riding my motorcycle and I'm like, I see nothing but trucks on the road. I get this big idea. Ding, ding, ding. Let me go and get a truck. First truck. Now, mind you, I don't know what I'm doing because I've been in business, but not in the right way. I didn't have business funding. I bought my first hair salon at 19. I've been funding it out of my own pocket. And that's another reason why I'm here and doing what I do, right? Didn't know what I was doing. But what I did do, I got my first one funded myself. But the second one, I said, let me be smart. Let me go and get this out of my policy. Man, I pay for my truck for my insurance policy. It's crazy. I still think about like, dang, this is crazy. I didn't have to take a loan. I didn't have to mess my credit up because I messed my credit up the first time. I went from 774 to a 580. I had to fix it back. That's why I started helping people with their credit because I'm like, man, this is crazy. We don't know these things, right? And I'm sure we all did some stuff, commingling stuff, taking the money from over here, putting it over here. We just don't know. But yeah.
Sis, you booked. I need you.
It's booked.
It says you're booked. God, I told you I need your link. I'll put it up. It says you're booked this month, next month.
Oh, no, something.
What time you got, sis? Let me know.
Okay, you know what? Let me tell you something. I literally just made this calendar right before I got on the call today because my other calendars take you through this whole thing, like through my funding
You
process.
need me to help you with your calendar, Angel?
Huh?
You need me to help you with your calendar?
Girl, you know I need your help.
I got you. Don't worry.
Look, you know I need your help. But look, this is what we're gonna do. Since my calendar is booked, go on my Instagram, y'all. Put my Instagram down here.
I already got your Instagram.
Okay.
We'll share it with the rest of us.
Hey, it's the finance angel. I'm
Aaliyah, stop gatekeeping.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Marco,
I don't never. If you ask me, I give it to you.
Aww. Yeah, so
You know I love you.
message on there and just let me know what day, y'all want to talk. Or y'all want to send y'all phone number on there as well, too. It's up to you guys, however you want to do it. We could definitely get together.
My turn's next, right, Fasal?
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
think
ma'am.
Thank you.
I'm doing something slick and smooth, trying to make sure I got this
Angel,
calendar
you
link so y'all don't have
Caribbean?
to go through this whole thing. And look, I mean, I
Angel.
like to be booked, but not this booked and busy. Dang.
Yes. Angel, are you Caribbean?
I am. I'm
I
Jamaican.
can hear it. I'm
Yeah.
Lelisian. I can
Ah,
hear it.
I like that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Jamaican. Yeah. That's why I was telling y'all, my people, we ain't know nothing about nothing. I'm like probably the first real entrepreneur in my entire family. Everybody else scared to take a chance, right?
Right.
My dad absolutely thought I was nuts. He loved me to death, but he thought I was crazy. He like, now what would you want to go through that? He like, you got a college education. I went to school because he made me go to school. I graduated from the University of Buffalo. I spent 8 years in school
Oh.
and used 1 day of it. Yeah.
I'm from Buffalo.
Ooh,
Marquita. That's where I'm from, Buffalo, New York.
you from Buffalo, New York? I was just over there.
I'm a life insurance agent too.
That's crazy. Yeah, I just came from over there looking. I own a property on Elmwood and Allen, so I went over there to go check my building the other day.
I own a house off of Delaware and Kenmore near Delaware.
Okay. So you
Not
don't live
that
there
far
though.
around the corner from each other. Okay.
But
Go
you
ahead.
living there now?
I did not know there was another
No,
Marquita on
I
this
moved
call.
to Georgia. I moved to Georgia, but my house is still up there. I rented it out.
Okay, yeah. What do you say? Somebody said something about Buffalo. I heard it. Yeah.
No, I was saying I did not know there was another Marquita on this call. I was like,
How do you not know that? Yeah, girl.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
One,
Oh,
y'all
that's
spell your
dope.
names
Okay,
different.
I've had some of the best times of my life in Buffalo.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I mean, anybody
Well,
else have more questions?
I do.
Yes, Jamie.
So when you're talking about insurance, I mean, I've got
Is
like
that my
most of
best friend?
everybody. Pardon?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
That's
I'm your
friend
best.
that-
I'm your
yeah.
I
first.
thought I heard you best friend. Okay.
I'm the first best friend.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't. I'm sure I'm in the same same pot your father's in because well, if I'm not mistaken, I recall at age 70 is when the prices go up from your birthday at 69 to 70, and then it goes down as far as what you're covered for.
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Yep, you are right.
Yeah, that sucks.
So have you
Can't
had
even
your
afford to get
70th birthday already? Or you're just
No,
at the year of 70?
it's coming up in a couple weeks.
Okay, so you know what we can do? There are a couple companies that, because I'm a broker, I deal with over 200 companies. So there are a couple companies who extended it out to 72. We can see, if that's an option for you. But you say you do have some insurance at this point?
Oh yeah. I have some from before. I mean, it's not a whole heck of a lot. I mean, it'll make them go nuts, but it's not really a lot when you think about it in the grand scheme of things.
Right. Yeah. Especially like when you think of leaving, leaving a
Exactly.
legacy. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
if
I
I
would
gave it all
definitely,
to one person, it would be real good.
yeah.
And that's why I started this. So I could, I knew I probably couldn't afford any insurance. So I figured if I can get a business going, I could leave some more to the family.
Right. Because you leave it to one person, they're not happy with you. They're not happy with you or that person. That person in trouble.
Well, the funny thing is my grandchildren are saying, Granny, please don't leave it to mom. She won't give it to us. I said, yes, she will.
Wow.
Well, you know what you have to do with that. You just write your will and you could trust
I'm
all that
getting
stuff.
a trust.
You designate it out. Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Trust all of that stuff. So they don't have
That's
to
what
worry
my
about
dad,
that part of it.
that's what my dad did is, well, actually, when he came to live with me, I made him do his trust.
Right.
So that, cause I have some family members, of course, most of them died off now, the greedy ones, but, yeah, they already told me they were going to fight me in court. So I'm like, that's fine.
It's
They
crazy.
didn't live long enough.
And that's the saddest part about when people
Family get
pass,
messy
right?
when it comes to
Yeah,
that.
no,
It's that
yeah,
time.
that's when their true colors come out. I have found out.
Listen,
Yeah.
I had a favorite uncle. My dad, youngest brother. I'm not gonna give you all my stories, but my dad's youngest brother is my brother. My brother is 50. He's 5 years older than me, And so my uncle made me 52. He was like my favorite growing up. Do you know I had bought my dad a car the year before he passed? My dad literally passed away, y'all. And before they had took him downstairs, he was still laying in the hospital bed. My uncle called me and asked me what we were gonna do with his car.
Yep.
My
Yeah.
brother stole $50,000
My
off my dad's
grandmother,
account.
my grandmother passed away last year, and then my uncle, but before that, he sold her house out from up under her.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
these things happen. And I'm sorry, everybody's experience. And it definitely makes us say, we got to make sure that we have our things in order, because at the end of the day, we have to decide and make sure things go exactly the way we want them to and the way we plan, where nobody can contest it. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing about it, right?
Yeah, and
Mhm.
Things
trust doesn't cost that much
irrevocable.
extra.
Right. So, best friend, you have to make sure you contact me. I would love to sit and talk with you, and we can come up with something to see what we can do, so we can get done for sure.
I
We're
don't
gonna
want
have
to.
a
I don't want
couple
to seem
days.
like a turncoat because I'm your best friend, but I had decided if I was going to get any more, I'm going to go through Monique
Okay. I
because
mean, no,
she
that's
hit us
fine.
up before.
But I mean, that's
And I
fine.
know-
Even if Monique is on the call.
Yes.
Okay, Monique, even if you guys can't come up with something you need or help or whatever, I don't mind helping.
Oh,
It's not
thank you.
for me. But if I can assist in any way, just so best friend could get covered and she can get what she, I'm cool with that. I'm cool. This is what I'm here for. Love
we
you.
are
thank
a
you.
village around here, Joanne.
Absolutely.
I
God.
know.
And I love Joanne. She's like, you cool, but I'm gonna go with
I just talked to Joanne before we got on here. For real.
Mhm.
Offline.
She's
Joanne,
mine. What
you
is
know
it?
that?
What?
Joanne,
Okay.
I need Miss. Wait a minute. Marquita's waiting. Her turn's next. I don't want to take up all her time.
Okay.
Yep. Yes, Marquita, ma'am. Please come off mute and ask what you want.
Which one?
Hey, me,
My
I'm
guess.
this my
Oh, okay.
Hey, Angel. So, I was actually didn't know you wouldn't come on here, so I can ask you my question because I actually had made a call with a stranger. But now I can ask you my question, and then I can just book my call with you. So I have been looking into IULs because I am putting all of my stuff in a trust to separate myself from my business and to separate my properties from my business. But I want to do an IUL for myself, but I also want to start one for my son because he's just turned 6. So I kind of had questions about like, do I start is it separate from myself to do one for him, or is he in one with me? Like, how does that work?
No, you'd want to do one separate because his policy, the terms, the rates, everything will be completely different on his own. And you want to have it something sustainable that he can have, moving forward. Because what happens after a certain time, you're gonna get kicked off your policy.
Oh, so
You
just
don't want him to
automatically
be
do one for
older.
him
Yeah,
and
you
do
want
Yeah,
one for
but
myself.
what you can do is make him as a beneficiary.
Oh yeah, I was already
yeah,
having
yeah.
to do that,
Yeah,
but because I have my
But
my
it's
older girls as
always good
well.
for them to have their own, because my son has his own.
Yeah, you
But
definitely want your kids to have their
I
own
didn't
because
know like if I needed to have him on mine and a separate one for him. Like I didn't know like because I know I hear stuff like about the writer thing, which
yeah.
kind of made me like, do I have him as a writer on mine and give him like how does that work
So
in terms of
so
IUL? Is that something separate or different, or
so
am I confused?
no, you're not confused. That was what I was explaining earlier too on my son was a rider on my policy, right? And as a rider, they only get a certain amount of coverage. They can only stay on your policy for a certain amount of time. And then it has to be certain guidelines too, in terms of like if something happens to them. It's just a lot of kind of red tape kind of with being riders. So I will always suggest if you can add them as a rider, that's fine too. But you always want to have their own policy, especially when they're young. They're young, they're healthy. They get their policy, their premium is small. You want them to be able to sustain that premium, long term. So they'll still have a good premium as they age. Versus later on, after they have to get off yours, now they're older and now they have to, get quoted at that age. So I hope that, answers your question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was getting him his own, but I didn't know like what was confusion, or my question was really about whether I needed to still put him on my policy or whether I didn't, or if an IUL, like if that's how that works, if I
You
didn't need to
don't
put him on my
you don't
policy.
have to, but different companies will put him on there and it doesn't cost you anything. So if you depending on what
Okay.
company you pick, you can add him still and they don't charge a fee for him being on there.
Okay. Well,
So
when I talk to
depends
you,
on
we
what
can take
company
it.
you go with. Some
Yeah.
will, some won't. So, but yeah, I
Okay.
mean, if you have the availability to put him on there and it doesn't cost you anything, absolutely. But you definitely want to have him have his own policy.
All right. When I talk to you, we can figure that out. You can tell me who, what, when, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah, well, let's definitely talk.
All right, cool.
Right, cool. Cool. Yes, Miss Tracy Clarkson. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, shoot. My question is, okay, so my husband's 68. He has no life insurance. So what would be the best route for me? One of the reasons was because of his age and how expensive it's been trying to get insurance on him. So I was looking at doing the burial policy, but I really wanted to do something more.
Right. What type of insurance have you guys been looking at?
I was looking at the burial, but we have been looking at the I guess term because I was with not progressive. What is it?
State.
It starts with a P. Anyway, I've been with them, but I've been with them since I was 20.
Prudential, not Prudential,
Primerica.
America.
America.
Yeah.
Lord, if somebody say
I did not want to say it. I'm like,
right
damn, you see, I just, yeah.
I've been with them since I was in my 20s, so that's why. But like you said, no checking in or anything like that. You don't know, you don't know. So yeah, I'm learning that need to do something different.
Okay. So does he have any pre-existing conditions?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Diabetic
Just diabetes?
and high blood pressure.
Okay. Is it controlled? Does he take
Yeah.
medications?
Yes.
There's a lot of different factors that will have to be, looked at. But there are a lot of companies now who will take people who have pre-existing conditions. It
Okay.
is a little more expensive, but not as expensive as some. Like as we
Okay.
talk about some of those, like we talked about, Primerica.
See.
Because
Oh
I
God.
Primerica,
agree.
yeah.
But like I said, I've been with them since I was in my 20s, so it's
I was
so
with
now.
America.
The biggest thing would be to determine, what it is that he needs, what type of coverage, what is he trying to do,
Right.
leave, so we have this thing called the dime method, right? And we go and we look at, the debt, we look at the income, we look at the things that, you want to leave to your family, we look at your
Okay.
entertainment, we look at all the things that you have going on to determine what of insurance that you need. So a lot of it's based on, like I said, lifestyle, pre-existing conditions, age, what do you want to leave? So it's a lot of different factors in it. But I would
Okay.
love to sit and talk with you guys if we could, and we can go over quite a few things. And
All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
you're
I'm gonna
welcome.
hit
'Cause I
them.
mean, like we do know, I mean, ultimately, of course, there is final expense, but then I know ways to stack final expense as well. So
Right.
you don't have to look at it that way. So it's different ways to be able to get to the bag in the event of anything, I hate to say it
Sounds
like
great.
that, but
All right. I'll be hitting you up then.
all
Thank
right,
you.
definitely. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
cannot.
It's Carlo, sir. Carlo Joseph, sir. Come off mute and ask what you want to say.
Right. Speaking of Primerica, so I remember I had Primerica, but I don't know what happened to it. So I don't know. I can't find the agent. I don't know where she at. And I noticed the payment stuck on from my account. So I just don't know what happened to it. Is there a way I can start that over again?
You said you were with Primerica. I'm sorry. You said you were with Primerica and you can't
Right.
find the agent, you said?
I had Primerica, but I don't know what happened to it. And then I never found the agent or nothing like that.
Hmm. So you just are looking to start another insurance policy?
Probably correct.
Okay. I don't work with Primerica, but I can definitely get you insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that might have been God's blessing that she gone and you don't got it no more. Not
Right.
saying nothing about anybody. I'm independent broker, but they have not been a favorite. They don't love on the people the way the people need.
No,
I
I'm just
hate
saying when I had it back then, I had it with a good premium. So I don't know, would it be like more money now?
Well, of course, if we older, if we a day older than yesterday, it's gonna cost us a little more.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So the biggest thing though is to get it now before you turn another day older. Before we get
Right.
it's easy to say, hey, today on the 23rd we need it, and then next thing you know, we look at it again, it's next year on the 23rd of October. So you want to go ahead, Carlo, and get it, go ahead and
All right,
You
so
would,
I'm glad you
girl,
went to
go,
the company that can hook me up.
Momo,
definitely.
Momo.
You're on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay. Send me a message on there. It's the finance angel. Did I put in the chat? Or did Marco put
Yeah,
it?
Yes,
you
it's in
did.
the chat.
Okay, got it.
Momo, please get away from Prime America. I used to be with them, and I hate they so. Like, I
It's
do not like.
Primerica. It's Primerica. Not
I
too.
don't care.
I don't care. Hold on. Let me say what I'm gonna say. I'm not with them. They pay for my license. So that's how I'm with them. Okay. So not too much.
Girl, but
But one thing you do know, they don't love on the people for real.
they don't. I do not.
And that's the only thing. I don't hate any company because anybody to provide an insurance and gonna get the job done, I rock with it. But I also like a company who's gonna love on the people and make sure people feel value while they're giving them this money. Because a lot of times people say, "Dang, I've been paying this insurance all the time and I don't got nothing to show for it," and they make you feel like that. So it's just one of those things. But licensing, you got your license check. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at that.
I started with Primerica too. That's how I got my license in 2015.
A lot of times
And
back
I
in the day,
left
that was
them.
big, especially
And
some years ago. That
yeah,
was big for sure. They
yeah,
had it
yeah, they
on lock.
was. Yes. So now I'm an independent contractor. I'm a broker. I'm with World Financial Group.
Oh, you a WFG? I started with WFG.
Yeah, but I don't care for them too much either.
Yeah, I left. Yeah,
I just told you.
they
I
don't
just
love
told
on
you I
the
needed
people
to
either.
join your team.
Yeah, I got you. Like, come on over.
I know.
We lit.
I just left you a message saying I need to join.
Okay, for sure. Um,
Stella,
yeah,
ma'am, please come off mute.
yes, Transamerica can be good. You just have to make sure that your policy is structured out right. And that you're getting exactly what you need because some
Mm.
people and some policies is very not easy to, I guess, know exactly what it is, and they'll kind of give you whatever they feel like they need you to have. But Transamerica, they do offer decent IUL policies structured out properly.
Yeah. I don't like Transamerica, but see, I'm a broker. I can write for Nationwide and all the other ones
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Over 250 for me. So yeah, I get it. Transamerica, they have a couple products that like they just came out with that wasn't too bad. And like I said, structured properly, they could be all right. But it's just getting somebody over there who, again, care about what you got going on is different.
Right.
I have a life insurance that has lapsed, and so I'm gonna need another policy. But I'm 58. I don't have any health issues. I did have a brain tumor removed, but it wasn't like they diagnosed me with anything. I don't have any high blood pressure. I'm not on any medicine or anything. So I was gonna ask you, should I get a burial and should I get the IUL?
It just depends on what you want to do and how you want to structure your IUL. Because some people use it for burial, for a death benefit, and some people use it for overfunding, for living benefit.
Right. So the type of product that I was looking into before, it like doubles and triples the death benefit. It's like a reverse life insurance. Is that the same thing as the IUL, or is that a different product?
It's a different product, but there are parts of IUL, depending on again how you structure it.
Yeah, because do you do those though? Like the reverse? Okay. So I'm paying for my death benefit now. I can use it as an IUL. Like and then the death benefit actually is more after I die. I forgot the name of it. I have some you know what I'm kind of talking about though, right?
Well, yeah, I
Kind of
know.
like a reverse.
Yeah, I know about, the
Yeah.
ones that that double or triple in the event of death. So IUL policies have so many different facets to it. It depends on again how you structure, because some people structure it where their policy is low, the death benefit is low, so they can overfund it, so they can deposit a lot into it to get a lot of interest to be able to pull it out, right? Then you get some people who do exactly what you said. You go in and you get a high benefit, and then over time, after a certain amount of time and accumulation, it becomes like, I don't want to say double or triple. I don't want to be the one to say that part, but it does increase substantially at the time of death. So yeah, I mean, it just depends on how you structure what you want your policy
So
for.
you started with a certain amount of money, correct? Is that how that works? You started with a certain amount? of money?
No. What you do is, again, we
Oh,
go
okay.
through and see what one, either what you want to use it for, or if you truly want to use it for, like, yeah, after you pass away, for the death benefit. And at that point, we do, like I said, the dime method, where we decide, look and see what all your life, consists of, things you want to, leave to your family, XYZ. But it's never a certain amount that you want to do. You can say, hey, I want to have $250,000 worth of benefit. You can say that if you want, but a lot of times it's just
Okay.
basically, but it's not like I say, like, oh, you have to start it with $75. It doesn't work like that. It's really just based off what your needs are and the way you like to have it structured.
Okay. Yeah, I Instagrammed you. I mean, I messaged you out there.
Okay. I
Okay,
appreciate
thank
that,
you.
but yeah, I'll definitely respond back too.
Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. Does anyone else have got questions?
This has been real good, guys. You guys are y'all a dope group for sure.
Yep.
I like
I
her
got
for
some
so
best
I don't
friends
want her to get off of
today.
here. Della, was that insurance start with a V? Viatical or something like that? Is that the one that you got?
I'm not sure. I'll look.
You could have called me
have
about
the
the
information.
Instagram thing. Oh, we gonna have a talk.
Right. No, I'm gonna call you again because you helped me and it didn't work. So we gotta do that. I gotta do it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you
Okay.
after we get done. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am.
Definitely a dope group. I love how y'all show up for each other though. That's super good. And that just shows, y'all got a good person that put the group together, Dre. I definitely appreciate that for sure. I know he be in here loving on y'all for sure, because he definitely dope. He be helping me, and I'm not even in y'all group.
Mhm. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I also want to share that tomorrow we have a class about our upcoming updates with the software. We have a software that is called the funding software, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it tells you where you lag in the funding, where you build your credit, so you can be able to get funding. But right now, we have a big surprise that we are going to show to the people tomorrow, that we are coming with a new update. So tomorrow, if you also want to join, you are more than welcome.
I
We
would
will
love to
go in
join.
depth. Yes, ma'am.
I would
Like
love
we
it.
have two softwares, like one is a credit repair software that does your credit repair automatically. You just have to log in and fill out the letters, and like
That's
it will
the
create the letter
Metro 2 one,
automatically.
right?
Yes, ma'am. The Metro 2, and the other one is the score machine, ma'am.
I'm down
It
with the score machine. I'm down with the score machine. Look, I locked in so I ain't get left out.
So
Is
here
it
the
locked
link.
in or get locked out, right? Nah,
Yes,
I had to
ma'am.
lock in with it. Yeah, for sure. No, I'm super excited about everything that you guys have been doing with it. I haven't heard exactly, what it is, of course, but the growth and just hearing it, all the updates and the new things you coming. So I'm definitely excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Sure,
I'm
ma'am.
looking
No
forward
problem,
to
ma'am.
it.
No, if you want the Zoom link, if you are in the community, okay, good. If you want the Zoom link, ma'am, we can send it to you as well.
I'm not in the community. I need to get in here though, because like I said, y'all dope for sure. Y'all,
Oh,
yeah.
ma'am, I just sent, Ray just sent the link for the community, like join the Smart Hustlers Club. That's our community. You can just copy the link and you can jump into our community, ma'am.
All right, definitely.
I
And
am
if
one
you
of
want
the
to get,
coaches, and Coach Mo is also, Monique Booker, ma'am, is also one of the coaches. So, yes, ma'am.
Oh,
and if you want to
great.
get the, if you want to sign into the score machine, price is about to go up in about a week or so. So,
Oh
if,
yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
actually, I have the score machine. I'm using it.
oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm locked in. That's why I said.
Me too.
I said, look, I locked in so I didn't get locked out. I already knew.
A lot of us.
I
Yep.
heard.
No,
I
the
said, hey,
next
I need that.
update, ma'am, your mind gonna blow up.
Wow.
Okay.
It gets better than this. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it for sure.
Evolution is all.
I can't wait.
It's
But I'm telling
amazing on Fridays. Ooh.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh
Tomorrow's
yeah.
class is
Yeah,
gonna
and
be the
see me. I
surprise
was
for
on
everyone.
the Friday, last Friday. I came on, but I was in the airport though at the time. So I had to get off.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
But
I definitely was on there. Like, you guys are dope. And yeah, this software is definitely, yeah. It's cutting the edge, and it's definitely made my life and my business easier in just a short time I've been using it.
Oh, good.
I'm loving it, yeah. So I'm excited to
Yeah.
see it come.
Our community's real special.
I could tell. I'm loving that. Y'all, and thank y'all
I'm
for
the
welcoming
grandmother
me
for them.
too. I feel so welcome here.
I'm the grandmother for them.
Aw, you sweet though. I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all definitely welcoming and sweet. I love that. Y'all can tell y'all love each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love on each other. I love that. You know, in some communities, people be stiff and they like act like they don't really know each other. Y'all like, hey girl, why I help you? Why you ain't call me for help? I love that.
Yeah, that's exactly how they are.
Yeah, we need each other for sure.
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. Ma'am, also, can you please also drop one more time a link for your Instagram and Calendly so everyone can just copy it and go from your page, and also for us as well, so we can put in our community as well for the peoples who have missed the class, so they can,
Yeah.
contact you.
Oh.
We do appreciate if you come in our community.
No, definitely. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, allow me to be here. This is my first community I ever came in and spoke in. I'm really excited because I feel so welcome and warm. I feel like, I didn't feel all timid and, I'm loving it here for sure. So my girl said she don't want me to leave. I'm gonna have to come. I have to come. I done got 2 best friends while I was here too. You mean? Thank you, Marco. Marco the beat.
Angel, you got 3 best friends. What you mean?
I got man, listen. See, don't make me cry, y'all. I done had a
Now there's
I
3.
done
Now you are obligated to join us.
Mhm. I ain't
And I
smiled
dropped
as much.
left you my number so that I can help you with your calendar.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what's crazy is I really, really appreciate Matter of fact, when I was in the airport, I was on the way to New York the other day, and I was so sad and like Ali was just so sweet and y'all was so sweet in the group. I was like, man, I'm so sad, but y'all really like made my day that day and today. Cause last week was rough for me. Like I told y'all, my son passed, my dad passed, and birthdays was last week.
Oh, that was recent?
Yeah, their birthdays was October 14th to October 16th.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry.
last week was not, and then you see yesterday was 2 years from. I'm like, October is not a great month.
Mm.
Y'all been making me feel so good, and I appreciate that. Like I
Oh,
really do. I really appreciate it.
Ma'am, the reason to make this community is like it's like a kind of one-stop shop, right? We
yeah.
have guest speakers in there, like from different fields, like you, the competitive one, the real one, right?
Right.
Who wants to help the others. And
Yeah.
also we also helping the people to help fix their credit, to grow their business, right?
Right. And
Without any kind of we don't need anyone's money, but yes, we want to help the people to, we want
right.
to see them to grow, actually.
That's the thing, and like I was saying, I'm getting another award because it's not about the money. That's just what it is. It's impact over income, right? So when you really serious about what you do, you love what you do, and you love on the people, the money's gonna come. It's a byproduct of that. But my whole thing is always to make sure that our people are good. Cause my thing is nobody ever say Angel gate kept anything she didn't tell me. No, I told you whether you chose to do anything with it, that's on you. But my job here, and then especially God gave me a second chance to do it, is to love on the people, make sure everybody good. So that's what it means to me. So I'm super excited to be here, and I'm thankful for every last one of y'all today too.
No, ma'am, there is no concept of gatekeeping.
Yeah,
Everyone is like, okay, I got this one, I got this thing, and
right.
we all are growing together. Like we
We
are
will not
nothing
be
without each other.
We will not be gate kept. We will be peeking underneath.
Aw, that. Come on, best
You
friend,
been
say
doing
that.
now.
Say
Funny.
that. Amen.
Ma'am.
Amen,
So
Marquita. God been with me.
tomorrow, ma'am, tomorrow we're gonna make the surprise open. Okay, here we got the surprise for you all.
Well, I'm
Why don't you
excited.
go ahead and tell us? We
I'm
won't
here
tell
again with
Jay.
y'all again tomorrow. Oh,
Tomorrow's
definitely.
Friday. Our meeting actually starts at 3
2 p.m.
Central
CST.
Time.
2 p.m. CST and yes, 3 p.m.
Yeah,
EST.
Yeah, I'm on
3
Eastern.
Eastern,
Okay, so 3. Yeah,
and
I'll
2
definitely be there.
Central.
Definitely be there. 3 p.m. I'm in Eastern. Yeah, I'll definitely be there tomorrow. So yeah, definitely family. Like if y'all don't have any more questions or anything, I ain't gonna hold y'all here all night, even though I'll stay here with y'all because I ain't doing nothing talking to y'all. So but no, I look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow and everything. I'm gonna get in these
Thank you.
comments to see what we're talking about too. I'll make sure I could get everybody. If I don't get back to everybody, I'll have everybody make sure y'all have my number so we can definitely, keep up in that way. And so
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can put it together. And I'm proud of you guys, man. Like everybody made the time, the investment to be here. So that's super special. That's
I'm
it.
here every day.
We were threatened. No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta sign the death row. Look. There's a sign on this line right here. No, for sure.
Uh,
This is special. It's definitely a special group here.
yes,
Definitely
ma'am.
special. This is crazy. This is
Ma'am,
good.
we dropped the link for tomorrow's class. If you want to have it, there is a link for the Zoom meeting. The same Zoom meeting, there is a link, so you can join, ma'am.
I
You
would
can join
definitely
us.
be there. I would definitely be there.
Sure.
All right, y'all. I would
Welcome,
definitely.
welcome.
Oh, thank you. It's all
Welcome
love.
to the family.
Oh, peace and love, guys. Like, call me if y'all need me. I'm here. Oh, all right. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, we're
Sure.
counting on it.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
And
Good
and
night,
ma'am,
Too.
thank you
Bye-bye.
so much for coming, ma'am. Thank you so much for your
Bye.
time.
Have a good
We
night.
were all waiting for you from the
Oh,
2 weeks.
man.
You're welcome. Have
Oh,
a blessed night.
thank you. Y'all too. Have a great night. See y'all tomorrow.
Thank you so much,
Night.
ma'am.